facility through the main entrance.
I'm impressed AIM are able to mask facilities such as these from satellite detection.
I'm getting reports that our bombing run started some fires in the facility. Nothing big yet, but they'll spread.
I should be able to open the gate if you get to the terminal I've marked on your HUD.
We're on it.
Oh shit, I'm flying somewhere else.
That's way into
I'm
the
somewhere
facilities through
else.
the main entrance.
I've got a squad in the area to lend a hand.
Let's kick down the front door. Stand firm, mate. Avengers are on their way.
Alrighty then, guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be officially giving my detailed review on Spider-Man in Marvel's Avengers, and I'm going to basically, just tell you my idea on or give you my thoughts and opinions on the character being in this game. Me personally, I've never was or never intended on comparing this character to Insomniac's version of a character, though I do see so many similarities in him. He is not or never was intended on being Insomniac's character or version of Spider-Man. So to anybody that actually expected that, you can blame yourself for that shit. That shit was never said. Never said it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It was not something that was gonna be planned. So yeah, with that being said, my thoughts and opinions on Spider-Man being in this game would be coming after you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, let me know what you think of the character, what level you got him at, champion level or whatever. That's even if you still able to play this game, judging by that opening clip. You know what I'm saying? It seems like since this update has come along and he's been involved in this game, the game just has gone either one back to where it began when it had launched, all the bugs from previous previous just versions of the game, if that's what you want to call it. Some people would even say it changed, but we got returning bugs, and I'll show you another one at the end that some of y'all might actually like. A buddy of mine was trying to help me learn it because I never knew how to do it. I never tried to do it because I don't care to play games like they aren't intentionally supposed to be played. But when you guys keep fucking up these games, then guess what? I'm going to abuse the system. So yeah, I'm learning the trick, and I'll show it to you guys at the end of the video. But nonetheless, Spider-Man coming to Marvel's Avengers is exactly what I had anticipated it would be. The combat mechanics team over at on this game, I'm not even gonna say Crystal Dynamics, because I believe that they have the guys from Santa Monica Studio who worked on God of War, the new God of War, 2018 God of War. And Ragnarok is coming up. They have the combat design creators from that game working on this system, and that is, as I always say, is what keeps me playing this game. You forgive me for the thunderstorm in the back. It's coming down here, and the gods may not like me talking about the game the way that I do, but to hell with it. I'm sorry. This game is garbage. From all the bugs and all the glitches, and like I said, you saw the opening clip. How many times you had to reload sessions checkpoints? How many times you had to reload the raid because something didn't work? You know what I mean? Yeah. But Spider-Man's position in this game is as expected. I figured he would come into the game that he was going to be, unique, just like all the characters are. All the heroes are unique to them and play to their strengths and whatever. And he was the same way. When I first started playing with him, I couldn't quite get a grasp on him. I wasn't liking him, as with a lot of characters. When you first start playing with them, they don't have much to offer. But as I was playing with him, I started to see how the moves flow, how he works in this game with the team and whatnot, and just the combat, knowing him not having typical combat style like anybody else. Yeah, he's akin to Black Widow and Black Panther when it comes to feel or whatnot. But he still is his own character with a bunch of unique moves like you see right there. That's probably one of my favorite moves, a web bomb with the tether technique on it. You know what I'm saying? So once I lay it down, it snatches anybody around and brings them in together. And if you look at that stuff, man, and then I smash them down with the wrecking ball that has the AOE damage, so it can keep that web status effect going and whatnot. Other than that, I like them in this game. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that you can zip from enemy to enemy real quick. You know what I mean? And not have to try to worry about running to them just as they're beginning to shoot. Yeah, sometimes I still get caught working with the character. You know, and yeah, it's I don't know. I guess some of his problems to me are the fact that he don't have enough combos with the square button. You know what I mean? Like, he only has the one combo that ends in him doing the repeater web, which shoots the web all around the place. His heavy combo is hold on, excuse me. His heavy combo is the combo that basically helps you zip and get closer to the enemy or whatnot. You can go right into just smashing square once you zip onto him. But I like it because it has that little swing that swings in and kicks them straight up in the air and then bounces back to him. It's a pretty strong move, you know what I'm saying? It didn't seem like he was doing much damage at first, but once you get him leveled up, man, everything starts to balance out. You start seeing the numbers and whatnot. Once again, if this game is at any point was supposed to be a game where you can design a build of your choosing, you know what I mean? It works out. I've seen his range numbers; they hit hard. His melee hits pretty decent once you get it up good enough or whatever. The web status effect is pretty much like one of the best status effects in the game, because once they get webbed up, man, they practically defenseless. Though some of them still bigger enemies like the exobots and whatnot, they'll still be able to somehow swing on you with their invisible arm, with their arms still webbed to their damn chest and whatnot, and they still do the animation as if they're throwing a punch and actually will hit you. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that has returned. Invisible enemies knocking one shot in you and whatnot. I mean, dude, I've had so many bugs with this game. There's not one instance since this update where you see I don't even think I'm being disagreed with. To hear that lightning and that thunder in the background, it's not one instance in this game that I have booted it up and I hadn't had to, one, either restart a checkpoint, two, either not be able to pick up my loot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't even run the raid properly because the damn the game's busted, man. You know what I'm saying? The game is broken, the game is garbage, and it makes no sense, man. Yeah, if you're playing this shit, and I know goddamn well y'all are, and y'all experiencing this, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me that you're not having any problems with this game. Because that's the only reason why I said, man, I can't bring y'all. This will probably be my last video on the game for a long time until they get something worth talking about, man. Because the raid is a sham. You know what I'm saying? But the only really good thing about the update was the fact that Spider-Man actually made it to the game. You know what I'm saying? And the bad thing about Spider-Man coming to the game is he has come to this shitty buggy mess as well. You know? And not to mention that if you get the web swinging in tight quarters, that's where he don't excel either. He need open spaces to get out here and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to, and there is a technique to the web swinging. Like, if you hold a button too long, he does a certain type of swing or whatever. Like, some give you distance, some just give you height. You know, it all depends on how you play with the button and whatever. But I'm getting to it. Relax, man. We're about to wrap the video up. Jesus. Okay, so now that I'm done being interrupted, you know what I mean, by the thunder outside, my opinions on Spider-Man being in the game, it's not Spider-Man that's the problem. It's the video game itself that is the problem. And anybody that has played with me or watched my videos or who's played this game and experienced it, and who's not being, I don't know, I guess paid or being told to say that the game is good. You know, you can speak for yourself. If you play with the character, what you think of him? Is he a perfect fit in the game, or do you believe that, you know, it was just all the little rules and they got what they finally wanted out of it? You know what I'm saying? And Spider-Man is in the game, Sony happy, they don't care. You know what I mean? Yeah. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think he belongs in the game? Is he a good fit? Would the game be better if they actually fixed it? You know what I'm saying? Where you can actually play? Because I'm telling you right now, that gear system, that shit's as backwards as the company that developed it. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell? I'm still having trouble figuring out who in the hell is going to give up a better piece of gear for a lesser piece of gear, so you can make that lesser piece of gear the same power cap as the better piece of gear. That makes no sense. Okay, so you know, so yeah, that's my opinion on this game and Spider-Man coming to this game at the moment. Guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'll get back with you as fast as I can and whatnot. I appreciate y'all dropping by. Y'all stay safe. Take it easy. This your man Beanie, and I'm out. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Thought you thought I was gonna say have it easy, huh? Peace. Man, get out of here. Are you switching between lasers and repulsors? I mean missiles and repulsors. I'm gonna record it.
Now you.